Today is our annual retreat, and the objective of the retreat is to set the agenda for the year so that everybody can align into what is expected of them. Well, we believe that our human assets are one of our biggest elements, and the need to invest in them to get them to understand our vision so that implementing the organizational goals and objectives can be easy for everyone.
How are you tapping into the power of technology? What are you doing with technology within the organization? How are you making your own life even easier using technology? So some of those questions are what we're going to be answering today. Again, tomorrow will be different and even more complicated. That's all the story I've told here. Initially, software was eating the world. I'm not a techie person, but I love technology, right? But today, what we're hearing is AI have eaten software that was eating the world. It just shows you that things are moving. So no matter your industry, you're expected to be reimagining your business to make sure that you are not the next local taxi company or hotel chain caught completely off guard by the equivalent of an Uber or Airbnb.
My presentations were basically on two things. The initial one was the team building activities that actually took place, because we're as good as the team really is, and there's quite a difference between having a group of people working together and having a team of people collaborating to do exploits. Even as the theme for the year, is Spark, igniting growth and innovation and all of that. This was an interesting opportunity to speak to the team on how they can all work together, knowing that fully well the world we're in will keep changing. And that takes me to my second topic that I also spoke about, optimizing for growth. And what I basically buttressed about was on brand building and how everybody can be corporately aligned, together to work to effectively achieve all the vision or the goal of the organization.
Employees are the greatest asset. Yes, it is. We all are employees, well, directly or indirectly, and we are the greatest asset. But how do you explain an employee that is not proud of where he or she is working or what he or she is doing, or cannot even, sometimes they will say, okay, fine, HR sends a mail or client service team sends a mail and say, we've done these billboards and all, but you go on your social media page, none of you, I'm not saying you, I've not checked, I don't know you guys, you didn't like it, you didn't reshare, you didn't repost, you didn't retweet, you don't do anything on the one hand, and on the other hand as well, you are looking for clients or people like us to even say, oh, what is this company all about, what are they doing, and all that. Do you trust, do you believe? Because it's when it radiates. What you do, what you love, is when it radiates, that other people will see it. Other people will be curious.
Session has been insightful. It benefited me because now we've been able to explore the benefits of team bonding, and also we're able to map out some insights for 2025. We learned to be resilient. Can't wait for what 2025 has in store.
The sales process is a very lengthy process. It starts from opportunity identification, prospect qualification, engagement, knowing when they want to advertise, and even when they are ready, why you? Is that correct? You are not the only person that they are talking to. They may have other people that are also of very strong character, that they deserve the business. And even if they have those people, the question can also be, why outdoor? Let me take this one to digital. As people tell you to your face that I don't believe in outdoor. Why? Why don't you believe in outdoor? Our job is to convince and educate the person, to let the person understand the importance and significance that outdoor has. Everybody says digital. I laugh about digital. Why do I laugh? The same digital will tell Mohammed, please verify you're not a robot before you can proceed. Is that correct? Why will a machine be asking a human being to verify that you're not a robot? Isn't that laughable? Or don't you come across that so many times? And if I want to hot a brand campaign, I can open multiple accounts engage with that campaign, and the client thinks that that campaign is being engaged upon by multiple people. But I'm the same person with multiple usernames. Doesn't that happen? Or is it not possible? So what is the big deal about digital that you are shouting digital, digital, digital? What is the fuss about it? And how many Nigerians are online? Starting from internet access, mobile phone penetration, and even when you have a mobile phone, how many people have smartphones? And even when you have a smartphone, is the brand paying for your data?
One of the things that the retreat has done for us is to set actionable goals. Thanks to the speakers, we've been able to set actionable goals. We've also been able to have goals that can be implemented with or without supervision. So now we are ready. I feel like myself and every other team member are ready for 2025 and what it offers to us.
Do you know that these markets are so big in terms of value and they are not structured? They are so big in terms of value and they are not structured. So yes, we are talking out of home. Yes, I love all the strategic sites and innovations that you have. Yes, but then if you want to grow and you want to raise that spark in 2025, it's really about where others can we penetrate ahead of the others. Which other part of Nigeria, which channel, what can we do? Where are our clients, consumers, understand, where are they? So that we can go there, we can help clients to say, look, we have the solution for you. It might not be the big billboards, do you get? It could be house painting, as an example. It could be market rebranding. It could be anything. But the most important is that, one of the strategies to be resilient in this economy is to leverage local insights to identify opportunities.
In London, in America, Snapchat, Twitter, Zoom, they advertise on billboards heavily. Netflix is heavy on billboards in Europe and America. And these are the brands that are driving the digital narrative. But they are heavy on out of home. So don't let anybody deceive you in Nigeria that the world is digital, yada yada yada. No, out of home is here to stay till the end of the world. So you need to be very confident.
The trends are quite numerous, but I will basically talk about digital. How do you integrate innovation? How do you integrate technology into what it is that you're doing, so as to be driven by insight, to be driven, so whatever it is that you're preferring, or the solution that you're preferring to your clients or your customers, you have some level of insight, in actually doing that. So data is absolutely very, very important, bringing that right information that would help them to champion the causes, in terms of customer experience. Then the other aspect would also be around digital. What are you going to be, how are you playing different, creating that digital experience and all of that. Those are the things that people would definitely change and shape their own environment or the industry that they play in. There are quite a number of them, but I'll stick on to these two for now.
Well, it's an annual ritual in our calendar. We kick off the year with the need to bring everybody together and give them a sense of belonging and direction that we want to chart for the year, so as to enable everybody key into their organizational goals and expectations.
The act of becoming knowable, the act of becoming likable, and the act of becoming trustable is what brand is all about. So, and everything, like I did mention, the brand promise, your vision, everything around communication, how your systems are working, how the resources, the behaviors and all of that, they all add to what your brand promises.
My key takeout from this retreat today, 2025, was for a collaborative effort with my team and to come up with a new innovation and creativity that will support the organization at large.
Nothing happens by mistake. Brands do not go by mistake. Personal brands and corporate brands do not go by mistake. You have to put the work. You have to also use strategies.
Everybody is a working billboard now. Everybody is a working TV, working radio. I do it on my own. I'm on my own. So when you even look at your space and you talk about your competitors might not be those
your outdoor media competitors anymore. It includes every other person that takes share of mind from consumers.
Over the past few years, we have executed some breathtaking, innovative, out-of-home campaigns, and we simply intend to consolidate on them for the year. So I'll say that we are working with a medium-term framework, which we are in the process of continuous implementation.
I'm happy that I'm one of the people who came to speak to them at this retreat, and I'm very enthused at the employees. They are quite charming and look like they understand what they need to do per time. I love the exercises that we did. It also talked about the unity that is expected. It talks about the fact that everybody understands that working together will only make us great. And it also talks about the fact that you can see that they are all hungry about what the future entails for the organization, and I see them doing absolutely well for 2025 and beyond, and I wish them well.